Sagittarius, welcome to I'm the Monad Tarot. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading, Sagittarius. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members and new subscribers, and welcome to those who are returning. I appreciate your love and your support. Become a member here at I'm the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos, monthly mini readings, as well as members only videos. Sagittarius, currently I'm conducting an 8-week course on the healing of the chakras. If you're interested, become a member at the $5.99 level. We are on the 8th week, about to be done. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to pick a card for you here from the Angel Numbers Oracle deck. Look at what we have here, Sagittarius. 3131, inner peace. Find inner peace and serenity. It will lead you to a harmonious future. All right. Now, I'm going to shuffle your cards here. I'm going to do your reading from the Golden Dawn Tarot. Give you a nice three-way split, Sagittarius. And we will begin your reading. A few more shuffles. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. What do we have here? All right, Empress energy, okay? Mother, possibly a mother figure, okay? Someone in your life that you value, okay? You find worth in this person. You see them as a star, okay, a reward possibly, okay, maybe this is the mother of your children, maybe it's your mother. Dignified, I'm hearing, okay, you find this person to be dignified, full of life, okay, life-giving, obviously, okay, fervor. I feel like you appreciate this person, this woman here. I'm hearing the star, okay, the star figure, the star of my life. Okay, she means so much to me. This is what I'm hearing. She is my all in all. Okay, so you obviously adore her. Okay, I feel like you see this woman here as a guiding light. Okay, prosperous. I'm hearing prosperous. I'm also hearing, you know, prosperity, abundant, sure of herself, clean. Okay, renewed, cleansed. Okay, I'm hearing outgoing, loving, caring, kind, official is what I'm hearing. Okay, and once again, there's adoration here. Maybe I feel like this Empress here, I'm hearing a lot was projected onto her. She went through a lot, endured a lot, maybe stumbled in her life. I'm hearing came across new beginnings, okay, and found her way to something entirely new, a different world, a different life, a different vibe I am hearing. Maybe in her youth. She endured a lot in her youth. Troubled waters I'm hearing. I feel like maybe there was a man in her life, okay, maybe this is your father, I'm not sure, but brought a lot of troubles into her world, into her realm. I might have used maybe words to dismantle her, okay, try to tear her down. Okay, destructive, I'm hearing destructive energy, okay. All right, Sagittarius. Maybe someone tried to even steal from this woman's life. Okay. Or I heard manipulate her silently. Okay. So this might have been some kind of covert, I heard covert narcissism, but covert abuse done in such a way that it did not appear. Okay, it wasn't, real obvious that that's what was going on, that's what was being done to her. Dismantling her. I'm hearing whoever did this, a young man, like I said, in her youth. And I don't mean like a child, but her younger years, young adult years. This might have, well, it could have been, I'm not sure. Okay, let me. All right. I heard something, but I'm gonna wait to see if it comes up. Okay, as far as to who this person is who did this, but it was done to her in her youth. I'm hearing troubled years, troubled youth, troubled years. Okay. I keep hearing the word mounted. Okay, but anyway, like a spirit. It was a spirit that was mounted onto her. Okay, and maybe like these people, what do they call it? Entity attachments or something like that. Maybe it was sent to her to dominate her, control her. Okay, this would put whoever this did put them on some kind of solid ground, solid footing. Now, I was thinking maybe a young man in her youth did this to her. A man did it, and I think I said that. It was. Okay. There was a man, I'm hearing the word promised, came into her life. I'm hearing mounted her with negative energies, spells, spell casting. Okay, onto her life, heart. I'm hearing memories of her reflections. These are just words that I'm hearing. But there was a Queen of Swords in reverse here who was involved in this as well, participated in this, gave the key. I'm hearing open the door. Okay. Didn't protect her. Supposed to protect her. Villainous, I'm hearing, became villainous to her. Swore up and down she'd never forgive her. I don't know. Okay, what happened? Opened the door, villainous once again, for this man here, fraud, to come into her life, mount her, I'm hearing once again, with negative energies, casting spells on her life, so that like she would never revive, she would never, come out of it. Okay? It's like this woman's demise would be these people here, it would be like an upbringing for them to see her down and out. Okay? I feel like the man who did this, the person who did this, was presented as a King of Cups, somebody who would come, love her, and save the day. Okay? From whatever it is that she was enduring here. That was a presentation. So I feel like the lack of, maybe this was a mother, this Queen of Swords in reverse, the lack of protection, okay, opening the door, once again, to allow this person here, this man, to come into her life to do this to her. Oh my Lord, mercy. Okay. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. Yeah. This was someone, this was done to this woman in her childhood, okay, or her youth. Okay, like I said, this is someone that I do feel like maybe this Queen of Swords in reverse is this Empress's mother, okay, who opened the door here, okay, for this person to come in and do this. Never forgive her. I don't know why this Queen of Swords in reverse felt this way about this Empress energy. Okay, but the goal here was for her to never be happy. I'm hearing never to experience a moment of bliss, okay, of happiness, of joy. And these people were rewarded for this. I heard the word reward, rewarded for this, okay, receiving a 10 of Pentacles for this again, okay, to do this to her. But she came out of it, okay? And I heard that twice, okay? And then we heard at the beginning of the reading, okay? She pulled out of this mess, okay? This mess of a life that was made for her, all right? This thing that they did, okay? I feel like it only worked but for so long. They weren't able to keep this up. Ruse, I'm hearing. They weren't able to keep it up. They were not able to keep it going, all right? However, this Empress pulled out of it, all right? She has manifested abundantly, and she is prospering, okay? Financially so, not just financially, okay, mentally, okay, so they tried to mess with her mental status as well, I'm hearing, okay. Yeah, there was a transition here. I mean, not transition, transformation here, okay, came into this woman's life. Okay, so like I said, she had a hard way to go, okay, but she made it through this. And I feel like possibly in, well, obviously not possibly in her adult age, but I mean more so like more middle age. She was able to break free, okay, from the chains that bound. Like I said, they were only able to keep this up for so long, okay. She resurrected herself out of it and rewarded greatly for it. Okay. Transformation. This man and this woman who did this shit, okay, whether this was her mama or not, okay, and this man that the mother opened the door to allow this to happen to her, I don't know. They're not dead, okay, but they're not well either. Okay, they're not doing well. They're not prospering. Okay, it's like taking off their throne here, but the throne that they got from trying to ruin her life, okay, and make her miserable, okay. Justice here has prevailed in this woman's life, and it will continue to prevail in this woman's life. I feel like these are possibly her children. These are her children, Princess of Swords and a Prince of Pentacles, both in the upright. Okay, and I just heard this Princess of Swords, the daughter here, is a judge. Okay, this is, you know, like not spiritual court type thing. Okay, earthly. She's a judge. Okay, that's the work that she does. Okay, so if this woman was not supposed to make it through, neither were her children. Okay, but they have succeeded well, I'm hearing. Okay, this Prince of Pentacles, okay, he can be rash at times. Okay, wow, business owner, entrepreneur. I'm trying to pick up maybe what kind of business. He owns more than one. I feel like restaurateur is what I heard. Okay, I guess that I guess that's right, but that's what he owns. Maybe like a chain of restaurants. He has more than one, quite a few. Okay, they are both quite abundant. Okay, these people are happy and they are celebrating. Okay, exactly what these people did not want for her life, nor for her children's lives. I don't know it. Oh, I don't know if one of these is the one, the Sagittarius that I'm picking up on. Okay, there's a grandson here. I feel like it's the boy's child. Okay, very much like him. I'm hearing rash. Okay, again. Okay. This young man here is just some things, some learning he needs to do. Okay, he hasn't gathered it all together. I'm hearing. Okay, young 30s. I'm hearing early 30s. Okay. He makes mistakes. Okay, problems, causes issues and whatnot. But I'm hearing, okay, if you're watching this, okay, Sagittarius, if you're one of these children here or whatever, there's more than just these two. He will be just fine. Okay, he just has some learning to do. He just has some growing to do. He makes mistakes. Okay, like we all do. He can be rash at times. Okay. I just heard heart of gold. Okay, promise. I'm hearing. He has a heart of gold. Okay. It's like a promise here has been made. Okay. For the work that this Empress did. Okay. I'm hearing in reflecting back on her life. Okay. Like, you know what they say, taking the bull by the horns. Okay. And moving out. Wow. I heard moving out of this industry. Okay, that they made her. So I don't know. This industry, maybe whatever the spell work was about, whatever, maybe a group or coven or whatever that was, or if it's in whatever a specific industry. Okay, it sounds like some factory of humans type shit. Okay, I'm not saying it's that, but just hearing that industry. Okay, but anyway, okay. But there was a promise made, and the promise is going to be kept. Whoever this Empress is, whoever you are, this Empress has done exactly what it is that her aligned, okay, to do. What it is that she was meant to do, desired to do. She pulled up out of this, okay, out of this muck, out of this mire. And what these people had designed for her, willingly, I am hearing, okay, and the wheel of fortune definitely is in her favor. And I'm hearing it's going to stay that way. I knew it. These people, like I said, they're not dead, whoever they are. This Queen of Swords in reverse, and whoever the man is, this person that she let into her life here, this King of Cups, okay, that was presenting himself as upright, I was going to say today, and all that type of shit. Maybe she married that man. Okay, I'm not quite sure at this point, but they are in a weakened state. Okay, they are vulnerable. I'm hearing they do need your help. Okay, or this Empress's help. They're not going to go to her. They're going to go to you, Sagittarius. Okay, they need some assistance. Okay, because obviously the thing that they designed for her has been heaped upon their head. Okay, all right. No balance in these people's lives. These people might even come begging. Okay, they might come begging. It is up to you how you handle it. I feel like the sad thing is, even with all this, they're still in this energy. Okay, they're still in this energy. Okay, if it, you know, to take you down, to take her down, her hair, her lineage, you know, her children, so on and so forth. Okay, so you know, hey, it's up to you. I wouldn't help them. Okay, knowing what they have done to her. Okay, and knowing what it is they're still trying to do, even though they're in a fucked up state and want to come to you and beg. Okay, these people will be nothing more than burdensome to you. So if you do want to help them, you probably want to give it some long, hard thought before you do. Okay, and it looks like the best thing with the Nine of Wands upright, that is to, you know, either be closed off to them or set some kind of boundary up. Okay, because you know they still kind of on the same thing and want to cause some kind of stalemate in her life, your life, whosoever's life. And then with the Lovers card in reverse, I do feel maybe this is your father. Maybe this man was the father of her children here. Okay, they're not victorious. We know that. We see that. Okay, but that's the state that they still want to continue to put you in. That's just where their mental state is. Okay, probably try to bring you some mental issues, some competition, and all that kind of shit into your life. Okay, hoping that you don't know yourself, hoping that you don't understand yourself and see yourself clearly. If you have a happy home, okay, maybe a spouse and all of that type of thing, they might want to try to bring some kind of temptation your way. Okay, anything to dismantle what it is here that you have built, okay, for your life. Okay, even though the target was her, the mother here, the Empress, you still part of that targeting. Okay, so once again, you know, like I said, you make your own choice. It looks like, you know, with the Six of Swords upright, it's probably better to just stay away, because here we had a Devil card upright. That's the energy that they're still in. Okay, that's just the end of that. So it's up to you whether you make some kind of offer to them or not, or allow these people in your life. All right, but from the looks of things, it's probably better if you don't. All right, I'm going to pick a card for you here from the Soul. I thought one turned over. The Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck for Sagittarius. What do we have here for Sagittarius? What else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? I certainly hope that resonated with some Sagittarius. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monat Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.